Hey YouTube, Brandon Ascari here with another awesome and insightful episode of Ascari Digital's Content Creator Academy, but this time we're going to try something different while we're finishing up the content for our third and final part with the Blackmagic Pocket Cinema 6K, even though I'm shooting the episode on that camera. But first, if you haven't already, don't forget, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so you know when our episodes come out Mondays and Wednesdays. Give us a big, huge thumb up to the face if you haven't already. And don't forget to leave a comment down below with any questions that you may have. I'll be sure to answer them as soon as possible. So let's go ahead and jump in on this week's episode where we're going to be talking about some reactions to TikTok videos. So TikTok is a social media app that allows you to record videos up to 15 seconds, but you can do multiple simultaneously up to a minute, which is used for a broad range of things, generally like hashtag challenges and a whole bunch of other community-driven things. And generally the content ranges from like comedy skits to lip sync music videos because somehow they have like a big music library on there or something. Really not familiar with this, so I'm kind of curious. From a filmmaking perspective, obviously most of this stuff is shot on a cell phone just for ease of use. You know, you log into the app, boom, hit the camera, done, start recording, you're good to go. But there have been a lot of really crafty and technical, like DIY style tutorials for cinematography, as well as like some other pranks on set and stuff like that. So I think it'll be pretty cool to take a look and see what some of it is. Maybe see if there's a use for it in the film industry. I have no idea. So let's dive in, take a look at some of these TikTok videos, see what I think, and maybe I'll end up joining TikTok. I don't know. The app is downloading on my phone as I patiently wait for something of interest to happen. I doubt it. So in the meantime, what have you guys been thinking about the Blackmagic series that we've been doing? Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think about it because I'm very curious if you think that this style of tutorial and like hands-on use of the camera has been beneficial to you. I'm really excited with how some of the stuff has gone, as well as just being able to use my Pocket 6K because it's an amazing camera. And of course, more B-roll of Sushi because she's cuter than me. So what I did was type in filmmaking on TikTok, and then it comes up with a whole bunch of videos. Let's take a look. Put it all together. How I shoot, watch videos, part 2. Okay, fog machine. Let's see. Come on. Alright, it's looking pretty good. Oh wow. You know what? That looks pretty cool. Alright, diamond shaped watch tutorial. Interesting. So they make like a little diamond thing and then, okay. Filmmakers stuck at home. So he goes through the whole process of setting up a red camera so that way he could film toast. Oh man, he must be bored. I'm so sorry. How I did that earth zoom effect.
Here's how I did that earth zoom effect in my last video. We start by going to Google Maps and putting in our location. Then take a screen grab, zoom out slightly, and take another, repeating until you've zoomed all the way out. Now that we have all these screenshots, we layer them together in 3D space. If we were to zoom into any one layer, it would look ugly and pixelated. But because we're stacking, as the camera flies through one layer, it reveals the high resolution layer underneath it. The principal effect looks pretty bad. So here's how we dress it up. Adding a cloud texture and some camera shake midway through helps break up the visuals and add realism. Adding motion blur helps blend everything together. Because these are all screenshots, it's important that the world doesn't look frozen. So let's add a plane and a car to give the world a sense of liveliness. We're in a much better place, but this effect is really sold with great sound design. Sound design for this effect can be broken down into 3 major categories. Wind sound, which give a sense of heaviness and weight. Environmental sound, that make the world come alive, and some added music for style. Here's how I did that Earth zoom effect in my last video.
That's pretty cool. I never would have thought to use Google Maps for something like. I would have just thought like a screen recording and then zoom in, but that's really good. Super 8 filmmaking. All right, I'm in.
3, 2, 1.
That's actually a cool looking perspective shot, though, even though I think they're partially making fun of Super 8, but I don't know. Ooh, stunts, my favorite. Ooh, they're gonna jump off the building. Go for it. Go for it. Come on. Come on, fall off the building. Let's go. Ah. That was boring. They didn't fall off the building. Man, they had all the pads and everything set up. What is this, a tease to go watch a movie? Smart. So I think this is actually pretty cool from like a DIY, behind the scenes, technical perspective to filmmaking. I know there's a whole bunch of other things like sketch comedy and all these other things that you can put on there. For me, I'm a filmmaker. I like filmmaking things, so that's what I'm looking for. I go on there, I see some cool stuff. Maybe I learn something, maybe I laugh at something like the toaster bit. There's some cool stuff on there that I think is really useful to filmmakers, so jump on there, take a look at what's on there. Maybe I'll join, maybe I'll start doing some cool filmmaking tips and tricks that are like 15 to a minute long, just so that way it's another place to go. Who knows, cross-promote, brand extension. I don't know. Anyways, my name is Brandon Ascari from Ascari Digital's Content Creator Academy. Don't forget, if you haven't already, leave a comment down below, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, give us a big thumbs up, and next week we'll be coming at you with the third and final part of the Blackmagic Pocket 6K breakdowns, tutorials, what I think about it, all that good stuff, because we're going to actually shoot a short film over the weekend with this camera, as well as some night footage and test scenes. So I think that'll be a great way to really tie it up, and you'll get to see sort of like the rough draft of a short film that we're working on that may or may not turn into a web series, but that's the plan. Who knows? We'll see. In the meantime, I will see you.